Shout out to Function of Beauty for sponsoring today's video, and we'll be talking a little bit more about them later on. Hey everyone, welcome to another bookish weekly vlog. That doesn't roll off the tongue like weekly reading vlog. Welcome to another weekly bookish vlog. That's officially gonna be a thing, just for my titling sake, because, you know, I'm kind of tired of seeing the people that really expect me to read in every reading vlog. Obviously, I never meant that I was gonna be reading every second of the day, especially since for the past year I've been in a reading slump. Before that, yeah, I read all the time. Now I'm busy and I'm in a reading slump, so I barely do. So I don't read a lot in a reading vlog, but I still felt like I had a lot to talk about that was bookish, and now they're gonna be bookish vlogs. Weekly bookish vlogs where we might read. We'll probably still read. Yeah, it's actually Wednesday. I didn't start this on Monday. I worked on Sunday. Monday, I just wanted to like sleep, and honestly I've been playing catch up because I have a ton of videos that I've had ready to be edited and I've just been trying to like work my way through the edits. I don't know why it takes me so long to edit now. It's gotten to the point where editing, even though I like the outcome, since the process takes so long, I'm getting really frustrated with it. So I think I need to either find like shortcuts for how I edit videos or just kind of like chill on whatever it is that's making my videos so dang lengthy. I'll figure that out on my own. As far as reading plans go, I was originally planning on finishing the Henna Wars, well, starting and finishing the Henna Wars, but last night when I went to go listen to it, my internet went out completely for a few hours, and I have like no signal here when my internet is out. It didn't matter how many times I tried to search it up on Scribd, it wasn't loading. We might end up finishing the Bratz readathon without having read Henna Wars, and that makes me sad. Oh, it looks like they didn't even have the audiobook. Anyways, I really don't know what my plans are for this week. I've been really focused on like the video aspect of it, so I don't know what I feel like reading. I kind of feel like getting into the spooky vibes because tomorrow's October 1st, and I'm so freaking excited. You guys know I love Halloween. Get ready for the Halloween vlogs. I finally got in my last shelf from IKEA, and now I just need to pick up like a connection hardware piece to put it all together, and then I can finally put my books away. I can reorganize everything that's behind me that looks a mess, and then I'll probably be decorating my shelves just in one of these vlogs, which I think should be a lot of fun. I feel like maybe the book that I might reach for, mostly because I already know where it is, and secondly because it's gonna be fast and it's gonna get me right in the good moods, is Uzumaki. I know I've been saying I'm gonna read that. I think this is like probably my 50th time saying that I'm gonna read that. I haven't read it yet, so no time like the present. Yeah. I work all weekend this weekend, so that'll be fun. That'll be so much fun. I can feel it, can't you? And that's really all I have to talk about. I've actually been holding off on making this clip all day because I was like, ooh, I need to remember to talk about that and all that good stuff, and I don't remember anything that I wanted to talk about anymore because it's like midnight. And tomorrow I have the day off, so I'm really hoping to get a lot done. I need to, like, just for my sanity, I need to get a lot done tomorrow. I'm too tired to obviously commence this intro, so I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. This weekly vlog, a mess. Me? Messy. Yeah, it's Friday night. My battery's gonna die. It's Friday night. I had work today, which is why we didn't talk that much, but yesterday I don't have an excuse for not talking. I wanted to talk to you while I did my hair because it's getting late. Basically, I just wanted to give you an update, but I also wanted to put my hair... Have you guys seen that TikTok trend? The one with the socks? Yeah, I've been really obsessed with it. My hair doesn't hold a curl for anything, and I hate damaging it with heat. I wanted my hair to be like half dry when I started, that way I don't have to worry about it being dry tomorrow, because the last time I did this, the first time it went really well because I let it dry for like 13 hours. The next time it went pretty bad because I didn't let it dry for long enough. I'm being pretty chaotic about this right now because normally you have a clip. I've never done it without a clip, but I don't have a clip, so we're doing it. You just like crisscross them. I'll leave the link to like the girl that shows this, but I wanted to do this for work tomorrow and I still hadn't filmed my hello, you know, like my intro, or not my intro, my hello for the day, and I didn't want to do it with socks already in my hair. So I was like, I can make it a teaching moment and then I can have socks in my hair while we talk about the things that I wanted to talk about. There's really not much to this. I'm not also teaching very well, so sorry about it. I also think that I took, you know what, we're starting with the back. Even though my front's already drying? No, we should start with the front. Let me show you really quick before I try and talk. I take the sock. It is a clean sock. I put like the toe part at the top because I think it sits better. And then I actually take half of the section. I keep hearing doors opening and closing, and I'm like, what the frick is going on? I love having 3 roommates. And then, what the heck is going on? I've heard the door close and open back to back like 20 times. Okay, I'll look outside in a minute. Hey Siri, call my love.
Trying to figure out how to lock the door.
You're trying to figure out how to lock the door?
Yeah, because like you're gonna have to pull it and like lift it up a bit when you close it.
No, you don't. You just have to pull it in while you lock. Do you know what I mean?
No, I told you. I was just telling him that.
Oh, I thought you said you were trying to figure it out. I was like, you've definitely locked the door before. Oh, who was trying to lock it?
I figured it out. He was pressing the button and it wouldn't shut. It was like still open. So I went out and asked like what he was doing. He just said he couldn't figure out how to lock it. So I just showed him.
Aw, Dylan was locking the door? He never locks the door.
Well, no, I locked it and then he came in for something, so he locked it again.
Oh, yeah, no. That I always lock it before I go to sleep, but I think at some point Dylan always comes in the middle of the night and unlocks it, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was wondering, I was like, I swear I heard the door open and close like 30 times in the past minute.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. Thank you. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Love you, bye. I feel like the end of the hair is the hardest part because, like, I don't know. It just is. And I take, like, rubber ties. I have a feeling that this isn't going to end up how I want it. It has 8.5 hours to dry. My hair's too dry, though. That's what I feel like. Oh, well. Now that I showed you the first part badly, let's talk about what I actually wanted to talk about. So yesterday, I wanted to have a more full day since it was my last day off. But I ended up picking up my boyfriend's sister from work. We ended up going shopping for like Halloween decor and it took us like a while and we got lunch and stuff. I got back home at like 6:30 and Blackpink's new album, The Album, was coming out. My roommates and I were going to watch like the premiere at 8:45 our time. I just didn't end up doing much. I did some editing for a couple of my videos actually, but I didn't finish any of them. So yesterday I just didn't end up talking to you. Plus like by the time everything was like done and I could have made an update, I was actually on FaceTime with Mika, which is always fun. It was a good like friendship day. I feel like I need to kind of like go back to concentrating on friendships as well as work. The thing is, it's like if you put all of your eggs in one basket, obviously if that basket is upsetting you in any way, this is a weird metaphor now, then it's not good. Okay, I'm actually going to voice over this part because my train of thought had been everywhere, but basically I was giving an example that I'd been putting all of my effort into YouTube because I'd been noticing that my views had been going down for a long time now, and originally I was completely blaming myself, and while I still think I am partially to blame, there's been a big thing going on with the algorithm as well, but I was saying how I thought it was my fault just because I knew I hadn't been posting as consistently, and a big reason for that had been at the start of the year, I really wanted to post more creative content. I'm very aware that I'm a pretty basic booktuber with basically no creative content on my channel, and I had been trying to stray away from that just because I know there's always a conversation about it, but I honestly am not a very creative person, so it was very hard for me to come up with ideas, and because of that, I wasn't posting at all. And by the time I was ready to just go back to my basic content, I was so used to not posting that it was really hard to get back into a schedule, and now I'm pretty dead set on just going back to posting my normal basic content because having a routine for me is a lot easier to go into a month and to post more consistently, and posting consistently is not only good for like me, my channel growth, but it's also good for you guys to like know when I'm going to be posting and what I'm going to be posting. So as much as like I would love to be a creative booktuber, I'm kind of not, and I think that for now I'm just going to be okay with that because I know that a grand majority of people still are totally okay with basic content. And now I'm going to try and find my train of thought again in the actual video. I don't remember. Oh, the eggs in the basket metaphor. Concentrating on making time for friendships, which is something that I'm really bad at doing. I have like no sense of work-life balance. Being happy in more than one aspect of my life is good. You know, I look insane. Thanks for going on this journey with me. I don't really know why I said all this. I guess I feel like we're having like sleepover talk because I have socks in my hair. So obviously sleepover. I haven't really read much at all this week. The Henna Wars wasn't on audio. I definitely had been planning on actually reading that for the Bratz readathon. Yeah, oh my gosh, wait. Whatever. I actually finally got connection hardware for my IKEA shelves because I've been really back and forth on how I wanted to put them up in my room because I really like symmetry. It was kind of hard to decide on the order of them because I don't necessarily have a wall that's big enough for all of them, but I moved things around. You'll see more on this in my actual video about the whole process, but I do want to mention, like, today I actually went to IKEA after work to pick up the connection hardware that I needed, so I'm really excited. Is that, like, well done? None of this is well done. So that I can finally start putting books in my shelves, because once the books are in my shelves, I can finally kind of decorate them for Halloween. I want to take out these things with you before I go to work. So hopefully I wake up with time to do that because I want to show you if they turn out good or not. I'm really not sure just because, again, my hair is pretty dry. That's kind of it. That's kind of it. Basically, I talked about eggs, baskets, work-life balance, friendship, and socks. Love it. Also, my skin, I know guys, if you've noticed, it's not happy with me. I've been watching Skincare with Hiram, so I'm on a new skincare routine, so hopefully that can help. But I feel like it's mostly the masks that I now am constantly wearing at work for 9 hours a day, which, I mean, I'm glad that we're wearing masks, but like, it's just not good for my skin. So sorry, this is what my skin looks like, and that's just how it's gonna be. Hopefully it'll be fixed soon. We can literally only hope. My skin does hate me, so probably not. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow morning. Hey everybody, it's later. I actually did show you me taking my hair out of the socks today for the sock curls, but I actually didn't end up doing it here in my room like I thought I would. I ended up doing it in the car, and I was trying to explain to you why I was doing that while I was taking my hair out of the socks, but I feel like it was not worded well, so I'm just gonna do a voiceover right now while I show you that experience, so that's why I'm talking in the clips. But basically I was saying that we ended up having to go get tested for COVID because my boyfriend's mom, she recently started working again and she actually tested positive today, and both of us have been around his mom in the past few days. So I actually was able to tell my job, and my job was like, yeah, 100% just stay home until you know like your test results. So my boyfriend and I had to go get tested, and I was obviously in a rush, so I was just gonna take out my hair in the car so you could at least see how it looked. I think it ended up turning out pretty good. Still not as good as the first time, which is crazy. Like, the first time was ideal, but the second time, I mean, this is how it looks after the entire day. Like, and I did put my hair half up because I think it looks a little cuter, but like, I don't know if like you can see it well, but how it ended up looking. I think it looks just super nice, and they stay in all day, but like besides that, my hair looks so freaking soft, which actually brings me into the sponsorship part of this video. I want to give a big ol' shout out to Function of Beauty for sponsoring today's video. If you didn't already know, Function of Beauty is a completely customizable self-care brand. By completely customizable, I mean that you can pick out your hair type and your hair goals and the smell of your shampoo and conditioner and the color of your shampoo and conditioner, and you can even customize the name of your shampoo and conditioner. When it comes to hair goals, they have 18 to choose from. So the first time around in my hair type, I put that it was oily. Instead, this time I actually chose out my hair type as being straight, fine, and normal. I also really concentrated on moisturizing my hair because we're going into winter and I might be changing up my hair, I'm not sure. I specifically chose to deep condition, lengthen, shine, strengthen, and thermal protect my hair. When it comes to the fragrance of the shampoo and conditioner, I actually chose Strike a Rose, which is rose and black currant, I believe, and I made my bottles pink. And I made it like a strong fragrance as well, which I will say, it really lasts. I can be on day 2 of my hair and I still can smell the rose, and I really, really like that actually. But to top it off, I actually also changed my name on it. I don't know if any of you guys really, I don't know if I've talked about this before, but I don't really love my name. That's not to say I don't like your name if your name is Brittany. I just don't like my name for me. So I went with Function of Queen Bee because, you know, I was thinking of Blair Waldorf and I was like, yes, Queen Bee. I mean, they've always been really good about the ingredients that they're making their products out of. They are made without parabens, sulfates, GMOs, toxins, and they're 100% vegan and cruelty-free, and you can also make them silicone-free, but that's up to you. Besides all the good ingredients, they've also just been making a lot of big moves for sustainability, so they've actually switched the packaging that they send their bottles in to 100% recycled craft packaging, which is really cool. And the bottles are actually recycled PCR bottles, which means that they are made out of 100% recycled plastic, which you guys know, I mean, anything to lessen our carbon footprint is something that I am going to be really, really excited about. Besides all the good things that they're doing for your hair and for the environment, I just really love that they're extremely customizable. I love that you can pick fragrance free. I love that you can pick the amount of fragrance that's in your bottles and the type of fragrances that are in your bottles and the color of your bottles. I think that it's all just so much fun. I think that there's like a crazy amount of customizations possible with all of their different options. I think it's something like 54 trillion different combination options, which is just incredible. And to do all that and to still have like the lowest price compared to other customizable hair care brands is absolutely amazing. They also have a lot of different kinds of hair treatments. So they have the leave-in conditioner, which I got last time and I still have some of and I absolutely adore. They have a hair serum. They have a hair mask, which is what I got this time. I used this last night and it was incredible. It's so thick. I barely needed any. I thought I was gonna need so much more of it, but I barely needed any. It like thoroughly coated my hair. It made it so much more manageable. I love the hair mask. And they also have even more options like a hair mist and the body wash and body lotion, which they actually gave me some to try, which these are also customizable in their own way. You put your moisture levels of your skin and also get to pick the colors and fragrance again. I said that my skin was dry because I really wanted my lotion and body wash to be extra hydrating. My skin isn't that dry, but we're going into winter, guys. I like that you get to like switch it up as you will. I mean, even when you're subscribed to it, you get to change up the formula every single time that you get a new bottle sent to you. So I think that's really great, especially when you think about how your hair changes depending on the season and things like that. And maybe you didn't get it right the first time. Maybe you don't even get it right the second time, but you're getting more and more right. And on the third time, it's gonna be perfect. Personally, I really, really like this formula. I actually don't know what I would do to change it. I really don't. I'm really happy. I'm really, really happy with this formula, and I'm really, really happy that Function of Beauty decided to work with me once again, because they also gave me a really great coupon for you guys to use if you wanted to try it out yourself, and you can get 20% off of your first order. So just look below in my description. I'm gonna have all of the information laid out for you just in case you want to buy your own bottles or just even take the quiz or look at what they would offer you. So yeah, be sure to check it out. I'll again leave everything linked down below. So thank you so much to Function of Beauty. And I wanted to say all that while I was like taking my hair out of these sock things this morning, because I thought it was just gonna be so much fun to do it all, but it ended up being a pretty stressful morning just because like having to call into work and just to like rush over to go get tested and having this at like the back of my head until we get the results back isn't ideal or anything like that. But again, like I'm glad that I have a job that would give me the time I need to go get tested and that doesn't like punish me for anything like this. I'm also really, really grateful that his mom is doing really well right now, because out of everyone that we know, we kept saying we're like, the only person that can't get sick is his mom, because she has pretty bad asthma, and we just, yeah, it kind of sucked to find all that out, but there is definitely a bright side. She's doing great and my job is nice and things like that. My hair looks great. I feel like that's such like a vain thing to say, but I mean, we have to find our ups where we have them, you know what I mean? Oh my gosh, I just like looked down and I realized that I totally forgot to mention that they give you stickers for your bottles, and they gave this last time as well, but we got double this time, just I think because of the body wash. You can use it to like customize your bottles, but I actually really like these for journaling because they're such cute stickers. So yeah, I like looked down and realized I totally forgot to mention it. Yeah, today again it ended up being a little bit more stressful. I haven't really read today. It was just mostly like getting everything figured out, like relaxing a little bit, but I did manage to film a video, which is good. And there's still like some work things to get done at home, so that's fine. Yeah, but I did want to just like jump on and talk to you guys in general. I think that tonight I grabbed the connection hardware out of my car to finally like connect all of my shelves together. Once those are connected, I can kind of start rearranging things, which is super exciting, and I think that like some of the things that I wanted to decorate them came in the mail, so I might be doing that tonight. But I also might listen to an audiobook while I do it. I want to listen to a thriller. My biggest issue with figuring out my TBR for this month has been that I don't have any memory of what thrillers I currently have in my TBR. And I can't see them because they must be like deep in the pile. Oh, have I shown you my new pile? So, I mean, this is mess, but like, that's my pile of books. So obviously I've really been wanting to get them back on the shelves, and I don't know what thrillers I have to read either, which is kind of frustrating. And this week has been, we've been going through it, right? I am actually gonna clock out for this little section. Maybe I'll talk to you guys in a moment. I just think I want to connect all the bookshelves, so I connected the shelves, and that's really all I did. I actually have been watching I rented Crazy Rich Asians because I've been wanting to see this movie since I read the book last month, and it's not on any streaming services, and I just finally kind of gave in and rented it because it was only like $1. This angle's better. But yeah, I just wanted to do one last check-in for the night. Still haven't figured out something to read, but what a week, guys. What a week. Anxiety's funny, guys. Anxiety is funny. So I'm gonna go to sleep. My blush looks wild right now. Come on, focus. I think it's the lighting. Wait, is that what my blush looks like for real? I look sunburnt, but like, I don't think it really looks like that. I think it's just like the way that the lights are playing tricks on us, guys. Whatever. So hey everybody, it's Sunday. Our air conditioner broke again, which is not super fun. You guys know, well, if you've been watching me for a while, my AC broke in like the dead of summer, and that sucked. But now it's not as hot outside, so it's not that bad. But it's still not awesome, and I just didn't get as much done as I wanted to today. I wanted to do my filming for this video that I'm about to do, which is why you can see like my setup back there, and I also wanted to start reorganizing my shelves since I finally cornered everything out. But when it was that hot this morning, I just really stayed in bed. I kept trying to fall asleep until it was cold again. We didn't realize it was broken until like 6 p.m. or something, so it should hopefully be getting replaced tomorrow. Actually about to get filming, obviously, but I think that I might be spreading this vlog out into Monday just because I think that today we missed out on a lot of fun footage that we could have had because I was very hot. I just wanted to say that before I jumped into filming this video. I'm filming a haul, which is exciting, obviously, but hauls are always something that I feel like I have to like mentally prepare for, just because no matter how fast I try to make them, I still feel like they take a really long time, which isn't a bad thing, you know, but you know. I'm gonna film my haul and then we can maybe talk some more. I know that Mika, she's also filming pretty late right now. If you didn't know, Mika is like my absolute best friend here on BookTube. She's also like a really good best friend in real life, obviously. But if you don't follow her, I would highly recommend checking her out. Her name is Mika August, and she just hit 15K. So she's doing so good. I'm so happy for her. All that to say, we might have like an editing party later while she edits her video and I potentially edit mine because I like to FaceTime. That could be fun, but yeah, I felt like there were things that I wanted to talk to you guys about. I'll probably remember after the video. I can't believe my blush really looks like that. I don't think it really does. I think that maybe my saturation is really high on this camera. We'll see. Also, look, this is actually my hair on the second day of those sock curls. And this one again isn't that great just because it's been really hot all day, so my hair kind of like fell, but it still looks really good, I think. I don't know. Might be onto something. My battery died. I know what you're probably thinking.
Brittany, this happens to you all the time. Your battery always dies. Shouldn't you have more than one battery?
The answer is yes. One of my batteries sucks. It's the one that came with the camera and is the one that used to always die on me. It was fully charged when I put it into the camera, but lo and behold, like 30 minutes later, it's dead. But the other battery is actually currently charging because when I switched out the batteries, I put the one that was dead inside the charger. So I'm waiting for it to charge. It takes forever for whatever reason. So, yeah.
This is behind the scenes. This is fun.
I'm sure. I think I'm going to, I don't know. I think I'm going to work actually on my journal for the month. Oh, this is actually kind of exciting to talk about. So basically this is my life journal. It's very dirty. I put in dry shampoo in my hair and then there was like still dust on my hands and I touched my journal. That was on me. But basically this is my life journal, which you guys don't really get to see much of just because like I don't really film this process, but I ran out of space this month. So I only had about a page left for my October spreads and I was going really back and forth on whether I wanted to buy a whole new journal or what I was going to do, if I wanted to just like try and merge my spreads into my reading journal, but I was worried that I wouldn't have enough pages in it. So I came to the fun conclusion that I would just get a binder, and I bought A5 paper. So this is bullet journal style paper. It has like the dot grid. And this is supposed to be 160 GSM, which is what the Archer and Olive books are. And I'm just going to be putting it into this binder. And then at the end of the year, at the end of the year, I'm just going to like see if my journal will kind of fit inside there with the pages. I don't know if it will, just because this looks kind of small. Here, let's open it. Cool. I like it. It's clear, but it's like holographic. I'm going to be actually drawing out my October spreads on this paper and then doing the hole punching and then putting it into my binder. And this way I don't waste any paper, because that was my biggest concern with like the journal thing, is that I'd be wasting a ton of paper in the end. But this, I mean, I can just use this paper in other projects. That's kind of it. That's all I wanted to say. Yeah, I guess I'll just work on some journaling things until my battery is charged and I can continue with my haul, because I was literally halfway through. Yeah. It's 3 a.m. and I finally finished filming my video. I'm tired. I want to take my makeup off. I'm gonna take my makeup off and I'm gonna go to sleep in this unair conditioned house. I mean, we don't know when it's getting fixed tomorrow. Oh my god, hopefully I have air conditioning by tomorrow. Yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go to sleep. Thanks for this. I'm thinking I'm gonna continue this vlog into tomorrow, so probably catch you then. At least for a little. Goodbye! It is once again nighttime. I'm sorry if you guys hate this lighting too. I kind of dig it, so that's why I've been doing it. We still haven't gotten our AC fixed, so once again, I mostly just wanted to stay in my room today where the swamp cooler was at. I didn't get a lot done, but now that it's nighttime, I think I'm gonna try and take advantage of it because it's like the coldest part of the day. Last night I had the idea to print out some things onto the bullet journal paper. I actually found a hole punch, made like a template for it on my iPad. This is kind of something new. I don't know how it's gonna work, but since I have like loose leaf papers instead of having it already in my journal, I figured I'd give it a shot. I think I want to do my like life journal as sort of a corpse bride theme. If you guys watched my bullet journal video, you'll know that I kind of regretted not doing a corpse bride theme in the end. So that's what I'm going with for my life journal, but we're like 5 days into October, so I wanted to speed through it. What I decided to do was make the template, and now I'm going to like outline the pictures that I chose. I just thought I'd keep you updated. So I'm gonna do that real quick and then we'll see how it goes. It's so much later. Honestly, printing, they didn't show you the process because it took a while, but like printing it out, I didn't even like actually do the spreads. I basically just printed them. Took forever. So it's almost 4 a.m. and I want to go to sleep, guys. So I really don't know what happened in this vlog. I know I didn't read. I swear, just because I named them bookish vlogs doesn't mean I'm not going to read. I just really want to read thrillers and I cannot remember for the life of me what thrillers I own. And my air conditioner's still out, so I haven't wanted to organize my bookshelves. But next vlog, next week, expect reading, because worst case scenario, I remembered that I have Haunting of Hill House because I was rewatching it today on Netflix. So worst case scenario, I'll like listen to that on audio if I can't find it physically. So yeah, I hope you had fun. Again, thank you to Function of Beauty for sponsoring this video. My hair is like nice and washed right now. Like honestly, my hair feels so soft. So thank you to Function of Beauty for sponsoring this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it was weird. I feel like editing's gonna be so strange, so we'll see what happens. Good night. I'm so tired. I literally went to like exit out of the screen in my computer. That's where we're at right now. Good night.